He averaged 68 points per game. That was 14th in the 15-team ACC. Nik Popovic and Olivier Sarr to jump, and Wake Forest controls the tip.
The dynamic guard for Boston College last season, starting for the Golden State Warriors right now, in place of the injured Steph Curry.
Nice move on the inside by Nik Popovic.
Duke. But right here, this I think is going to be the key.
BC lost 65% of its offensive production with Bowman's exit, Jordan Chapman's exit, and the injury to Winston Tabbs that we'll get into, and the baseline jumper for Wake Forest right off the bat. He likes to pick and pop. Off the dribble handoff, good defense by Jarius Hamilton. And the slam in transition. That's exactly what Jim Christian is looking for.
That's great work on the defensive glass that time by Sarr.
Childress from Mucius, and he nails it. Good range for the big fella.
From other guys, played a lot of minutes last season. Speaking to Danny Manning, he said, look, we would like to rest him, but we can ill afford at times to have him off the court. Other guys are going to have to step up.
Another guy that will be relying upon for more offense. He averaged 7 points per game last year for USC in the post. And a strong move. Jared Hamilton, the brother of Jarius Hamilton. Childress in transition for Shondi Brown. And Oklahoma, more energy off the glass. College basketball fan, if you're a college sports fan in general, everything cranks up in November. Wish rain, how about that on the baseline for the freshman? Wayne from Sherman Oaks, California, first team LA Daily News last year.
Yeah, that poor closeout that time by White. No help that time.
Good hustle by Jared Hamilton to keep it alive. That's his shot. About 10 feet away, Nik Popovic can be lethal to engulf the board. Eagles with good ball movement for Jared Hamilton, and he's got it.
And again, first game, that's something that you want to see as the coach.
Blow by Derryck Thornton for his second bucket of the night.
He's more of a point guard. He's not a scoring guard. He's not the guy like Kai Bowman that's going to go off for 40 points. I think they need him, if you're Boston College, to be solid. Certainly looking forward to his progress as he gets deeper into his Boston College career.
What do you make of Stephon Mitchell's rebounding and passing for that matter? C.J. Felder allowed 76 points per game. That was last in the ACC. C.J. Felder for the three. The three by Childress. And Felder the rebound. So Felder's giving BC some active minutes off the bench. Popovic running the court. And he's second assist. BC ball movement has been phenomenal in the first 13 minutes, but the power slam by Oklahoma. The rebound for Sharon Wright. His father was a star at Clemson. Mucius from the baseline. What do you make of the BC defense thus far? As Mucius faces up his man and continues the run for the Deacons.
That's a couple times now in this game where he's just raised up over the defender. That's difficult to guard.
Derryck Thornton with the new shoes. And Mucius, an interesting story. And a long-range shot for Wright.
League play to open up.
Mucius has been hot, and it continues.
Over Popovic, and he continues to shine for Wake Forest in his first half.
Jay Heath for three. Got it! Second-ranked player by ESPN in D.C. last year on the block for Stephon Mitchell. Heath, and the lay-in.
Former player, as a parent now, just really impressed with how he conducts himself and how he cares about these young men.
How about the explosiveness from Jared Hamilton?
Getting beat, and then the rotations have been late. That's causing all the wide open looks for Boston College. I think offensively, Mucius, he has got to get involved, but again, had his opportunities down low on the block or on the wing.
As they hold for the last shot of the half. Here's your guy, and he hits the three. Good call, Malcolm Huckabee. And Isaiah Mucius with a lift. Hamilton starting the second half for his injured brother Jarius Hamilton can't convert. Brandon Childress had just one first half point. Nice dish there to Olivier Sarr. who converts.
Credit them. They've done a nice job shading guys to Childress. He's almost getting double teamed. They're daring somebody else to do the scoring for Wake.
Just talked about the reset. Shot clock to 20 seconds on the offensive rebound in the front court. You can call live ball timeout now during the last 2 minutes of a game. And how about this for a finish? My goodness.
He hasn't touched it really to start off this first half. Second half, excuse me.
Good post defense by Derryck Thornton and Jared Hamilton. Nice move by Thornton. Tough out this year, as he revitalized them last year. Childress for three, and that's his first three of the night.
A guy that definitely can give you over 20, so you got to be careful if you're Boston College. Don't get him heated up.
The Eagles' upcoming schedule.
Game, though, for all teams that are opening up in conference play.
Popovic for three. How about that touch from the big fella?
That really is the difference in this game.
Some legacies on the floor for BC. Kamari Williams wearing 14 in white as the three goes. That's a tough one.
ACC Big East Challenge at the time. Walt posted me up as a freshman. He gave me the business in that game.
And Popovic just gave Michael Wynn the business to the rack. Walt Williams.
The Wizard. That was my early on in my college career. Second game, as I said, at Duke, and then followed up with at Maryland, guarding the Wizard.
Torrey Johnson, nice pass out of the double team, and Oguama the beneficiary by 3 points in the half. The energized team at Deacons. Thornton in the lane, nicely.
Being around, new teammates and a new city, so it's going to be a big adjustment for anybody.
Marcus, as you watch this college game and the field, the college game, and obviously a long NBA career, certainly that's some great advice.
Good take by Popovic.
Nice.
Was that a Camby-esque move? In the first half, but subtle adjustments made by Wake Forest on both ends, Malcolm. As Mucius drives towards the rack.
Looked like they had Mucius switched off on Thornton and thought they were going to try to get him isolated into post.
Deep three by Thornton. That helps the cause. Nifty dribbling by Brandon Childress. Wow, that was special.
Are doing a nice job shielding the defender, not letting him get back into the play. Nifty move, though, by Childress.
And here comes Thornton trying to match it, and he does. Childress again. That's a two-pointer.
I think to close this game out, Childress is going to be heavily involved in pick-and-roll action.
How about the tap-in by Jay Heath? Off the mark. Here comes Brandon Childress. Well done off the glass in the N1.
In pick and roll, in particular against Childress, you have to communicate and then hedge hard on those ball screens.
Here's Heath on the baseline drive. Oh, he looked like a veteran. He's only a freshman. On Popovic, you missed. Brown with a two, and he nails it. It's a 7-point game. Mucius on the sideline. Popovic up and under, and well done by Nik Popovic as he flexes after the basket.
Get into your offense quick.
Thornton, career-high 21 points in his BC debut as the blow-by by Brandon Childress.
To that type of player, you look at what he's been able to do, the Malcolm Brogdons, the Joe Harrises, and then look at last year. That's what he recruits to.
Mucius with a new career high with 18 points. But that will be our final bucket of the night. BC with a 7-point win over Wake Forest.